Hey everyone, we're back in the van! Oh gosh, we're so excited. I'll have to turn that volume down, won't I, Gary?
Yeah.
So I got my hair down. We're going to lunch to meet a couple of friends near Alicante. And actually, I think, oh, it's a little bit like that Miley Cyrus hair, isn't it? Oh, Gary, I can be your doctor, I can be your nurse. Anyway, we won't do any of that today. We're just going to have some lunch with some friends. But we've been staying in a place called Catral. We've had a little house sit for a couple of weeks, and for those of you that are following our journey, you'll know that I've been away for a little while, and my dad's not been particularly well, so he's just had a major heart operation, but I'm pleased to report he's done quite well. He's out of hospital now and he's on the mend, so big up to Dad. You know, keep doing what you need to do to get better, Dad, and we'll see you very soon. So where are we going now? What's our big plan? Well, we've been staying in Catral, so this video we're going to show you a little bit around Catral, and then we're going to talk to you about what's coming up in the next couple of weeks. So stay tuned for all of that. Gorgeous balloon flying over at breakfast. It's just gone 8 o'clock here in Catral. Looks like it's going down into the town. We're going to cycle into Catral now, and look at my bicycle. I'm on a little trike, isn't that great? Thanks to our house sitters for letting us use the bike. And Gary's just got a normal bike. Here he comes. Gary's just locking our bikes up, and we're right down by where the roundabout where the fountain is in Catral. It's beautiful, but there's a massive plume of smoke we've just noticed. Here's the tents where the Famenco's obviously been taking place. Firemen are battling to put this out. It looks like a car or something on fire. It's right next to where they've got the Famenco going on. The guys are trying to make sure that it doesn't light up. They're doing a great job putting it out. It's right by the children's play park as well. It's in a right old state, this. They're just putting that out there. Good God, look how close it is to where all the tents and the stage is. I don't know what's happened here, but that's dodgy. It looks like a bin truck or something. We think that's a genuine fire. It's not a rehearsal, because why would you have a rehearsal right next to the tents? Literally where I'm stood, I can see it. I'm within 100, 200 feet of it tops, aren't I?
Yeah.
And then we've got literally all the stage stuff behind us. Oh, that could have caused serious problems if people had been here. I'm glad no one was here. That fire brigade's incredible. They're still sort of watching it and monitoring it, obviously. Smoke coming off of that, Gary.
Yeah.
What vehicle is it? Is it a bin thing? It looks.
It's a council street sweeper.
It's a street sweeper. That's what it is. Gosh, I wouldn't have thought that would have lit on fire, would you?
No.
Why would that suddenly combust?
Well, I reckon it must have swept up some hot embers or something, maybe from last night.
Yes.
And it's inside, and that's caught fire inside.
Yeah, maybe you're right. The fire stopped, thankfully. As I said to Gary, I said, look at me rushing in like some sort of bloody Lois Lane or something.
Like a fire chaser.
Oh gosh, well, we're only laughing now because nobody's been hurt, except the road sweeper, which does look mangled, if I'm honest.
And the road is melted. I mean, there's a big hole in the road where it's all melted.
Oh my God. So we're now sort of sitting down. Well, I'm sitting down. Gary's got his camera ready to capture where the horses do their parade. There's a bit of a history behind why the horses are here, though, isn't there, Gary?
Well, it's horses and carts, yeah. So basically in the 13th century, when the Moors were defeated, the Moors had it as a swampland, so it was drained. And
Catral, that is.
Catral, yeah. So the swampland around Catral was drained, and horse and carts then became famous for all the farming that was done on that land, which was really fertile.
Oh, wow. And it's got a really nice atmosphere. It's quite sleepy, isn't it? It's just waking up.
Yeah.
We didn't come to last night's sort of thing. It didn't start till about 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
And it went on till 4:30 in the morning. Yeah. Not being funny, us old farts were well asleep, weren't we?
Those days are long behind us.
4:30? I don't 5 hours sleep by then. We're getting up with the cats who wake you up at 7:30 and they want feeding, don't they? So you ain't got no choice. But yeah, those fire brigade people did a brilliant job, didn't they?
They were great.
There's a few people that seem to be in costume. They look gorgeous. I love those flamenco dresses.
The horses are wonderful as well, aren't they?
Yeah.
All traditional saddles, and all the costumes are all traditional.
And the guys look all sort of dressed up, don't they?
Yeah.
It's the little street where the tents, the marquees have set up. It's quiet at the moment. This would have been buzzing like crazy, and it will be later on as well. Beautiful how they've done the stage, isn't it, with all those roses, and it looks lovely. The horses are kind of getting ready, the riders. A few people gathering now, isn't there?
Yeah.
The stands are along here. It's starting to liven up a little bit. It's just gone 11 now. Just as this little stand. You've got the ball, obviously, and then all the fans, and how lovely it's decorated. So our location is, we're right by this little roundabout with the waterfall, and where they've got the marquees is actually where it's on park for night that motorhomes can park up. So you can normally park either side. Nobody's bothered. The bars look amazing. It's a good atmosphere. It's building up a bit, isn't it?
It's great, isn't it?
Really small faces on this. Actually, it looks really good, Gary. A giant fan as well. It's brilliant. There's a lot of great art in Catral. Look at this one. His hand's shaking. Isn't it brilliant? You are missing your English bits and pieces. There's an English supermarket in Catral. All your bits and pieces you might want, especially like your sauces. Like, I'm crazy for mint sauce, I love it. And they've got your brown sauce and anything you might want. You pay a little bit extra, but that's what you expect, isn't it? Well, I think it's quite good actually that you can come and get it. How much your bisto? Okay, give you an idea of the prices. $3.95 for your bisto. Easy euros, obviously. So if you have forgotten something and you want something in particular, you can come in and get it. And they've got some second-hand books. Gary loves to read, and they're all €1. So Gary, get a look, see if you want anything. Oh God, they've got a massive Yorkshire tea, €49. Oh, I don't know about that. And how many's in there? 1,040 tea bags. That'd last my mum about a week. So we've stopped for a quick cafe con leche. Beautiful. I love the way that they do it. And we're going to get some tostada con tomate. Really nice. So the way they do it, it's only a couple of euros usually as well, isn't it? So we're having a tiny break before we go and watch the, I think it's like a fashion parade or something, isn't it? We're really looking forward to that because some of these dresses, honestly, they're beautiful. They're really nice, aren't they? And we're going to have a look at them in a minute. Here we go. Here's a little tostada. What's it taste like, Bab? Give it a little taste. Oh, sounds crunchy.
Lovely and fresh.
Is it lovely? We can't say fairer than that. Gary's just come back and said it was €5.80 for 2 tostadas and 2 coffees. It's nothing, is it, really? That's really good. It's a really nice cafe. Great service, wasn't it? Yeah. Oh, what a bargain. It looks like this is where the fashion parade is going to be. There's the red carpet for them. Ready for the parade now. Oh, the fashion parade. Lots of people dressed up. Brilliant. Fabulous. Look how great she looks. How gorgeous is this lady. Look at her lovely hair. Look how wonderful everyone looks. Loving the black and white. There's a guy coming up in this one now. I tell you, he's brave. He's the only bloke I think near enough.
Mamás e hijas, vestidas de flameás, estas mamás son mellizas. ¿Puede haber algo más bonito y tierno?
It's magnificent. Just outside of Catral, the busy metropolis bit, there's this really lovely little villagey type place, and it used to be separate to Catral, didn't it?
It did, yeah. So when Catral got got sort of bigger and more popular with both foreigners and Spanish, it grew and encompassed all the surrounding little villages that were sort of like a kilometre and a half from the centre.
And we're right by the Santa Agata Church. And what they do, and it's a bit like, do you know in England where they have the post boxes with the toppers? Well, they actually do little crochets around the trees, and it's got a reason though, hasn't it? It's not just for nothing.
No, it's to celebrate the day of Santa Agata.
Which is, what day is it?
February the 5th.
February the 5th, and they do a parade here as well on that day, don't they?
They do. So basically what happens is there's an effigy of the saint in the church that's just behind us.
Oh, we'll go and have a look.
And 2 adults and 2 children carry it. In fact, they don't carry it, they actually push it on wheels.
Do they?
Yes, and they're preceding that procession is lots of the young girls from the village who are dressed in all the traditional lace. And following that is all the clergy.
Wow. Let me show you these things around the tree. Lovely. Oh, buenos dias. Oh, that guy's just said hello. Look at these lovely crochets around the trees. They're beautiful, aren't they? And they're all in this sort of centre square bit. Now, it's not just around the trees. They've got them on the lampposts as well and going down the streets. Look, they've took some real great care to do it. And here's the Santa Agata Church. Now, what were you saying? It's slightly different about it, Gary.
So it's different because everything on the outside is square and angular.
Right.
And everything on the inside is round and arched.
Really?
Well, that's what it says. I've not been in yet, but that's what it says.
Let's go and have a look. Let's see whether that's actually true.
So a bit of that squib.
we can't get in.
Get in.
Oh, usually you're able to get into churches, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh, well, we can't get in. So if you do manage to come to Catral and the Santa Agata Church is open, why don't you let us know if it is actually circular inside? Oh, I wonder if there's a picture online.
There is. There is.
Is there?
I have seen it, yes. And they're right. It is circular and arched on the inside.
Oh, I'll put a picture up. Actually, a little piece written about it outside, and it dates back to the 17th century. And what were you just saying there?
So she was a Christian maiden from Catania, which is a place in Italy.
Oh, this also shows a picture, and you'll see the roof is round on the inside. So it's, oh yeah, you can see it's sort of circular, can't you?
Yeah.
It looks like a living room, doesn't it, almost? I mean, over the top living room, yeah, but it does look a bit like one, doesn't it? What this street also does, just coming down from the Santa Agata Church, is there's loads of these little chairs that they've put flowers on, and they're all the way up the street. And it leads you to some really amazing murals. These really brilliant bicycles, but we can hear someone having a right old row. Well, we don't know if it's a row or they're just talking, but cool, you can hear it right down the street, can't you?
Yeah, and I think it's just one guy on the phone.
Look at that, isn't that gorgeous? It's a really nice use of an old bike, isn't it, Gary?
It is, isn't it?
It's coming through Catral. Buenos dias! Right, now, I absolutely love this. It's like a little secret courtyard. And it's got, obviously, the beautiful crocheted bits up here. And then they've got this gorgeous bike. I'm really quite inspired to use some old bikes and paint them up, Gary. Look at that. Doesn't that look brilliant? And they've put flowers in there. And then there's some sort of old black and white photos here. So these are obviously from the town in yesteryears. Not sure how old these are, but you can see by the way people are dressed. It looks sort of 50s, 60s, doesn't it?
That's the church, isn't it?
Is that the Santa Agata Church?
That's the church. It's got no doorway, so maybe that was the building of the church, or when they were sort of like doing the official opening sort of thing, you know?
It's been all rendered and everything since then, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has.
Wow, isn't this brilliant? And it's just so peaceful, even though it's just sort of on a street, isn't it? There's a lot of pride down this street, and look at this mural. The shepherd here. Isn't that gorgeous? I really love to see things, and if you look, there's the view that's kind of been painted. That's beautiful, that is. And there's a really cute one here. And there's some other quirky ones over the road. Brilliantly simple way to brighten up a garden. Just painting the rocks, look. All different colours. And it just looks really great with that cactus in the way. Look at that. Very cute. And it's really transformed this little area. So Gary and I are trying to work out which cartoon character this is. I don't really know. I know this is like Lilo and Stitch over here. This is just brilliant, isn't it?
Lovely, isn't it?
It's fantastic. Lovely little kitty cat. And look at this house, it's gorgeous. I Puss Puss. There's another hopscotch, but I think that might be a bit dangerous on the actual road. You know, this is a used road, but I'm not going to get you to show me you can do hopscotch on here, Gary. Not, see, there's cars coming. As you come down the street, even more quirky fun. There's like a bunny hidden in this bush. There's a scarecrow here. And oh, I really like this. Hold on. Look at that. It's a knitted hugging of the tree. Honestly, there's crochet everywhere. It's brilliant. Honestly, if you're coming to Catral, don't miss this little bit where they've got the murals and everything. It's just fantastic. It's just a kilometre out of town. Brilliant. One of the loveliest things about being in Spain is you can always get a menu del dia. And we've just come to a really nice restaurant just outside of Bigastro in Alicante. Gary's just gone to get me a cushion because the chairs are always a little bit... Thank you, Gary.
You're welcome, my love.
You can get a menu del dia for like €12. So we'll show you what we get in a second. But we're in restaurant Bella Vista.
Bella Vista.
And it's near the Bella Vista golf course, if you know the area. Beautiful view, of course, because Bella Vista, it does mean beautiful view. So we're just going to have a lovely menu del dia. I've obviously got a glass of red wine. Gary's on the Cerveza, which is alcohol-free beer. But yeah, this is going to be great, isn't it, babe?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, a little day trip out for us. Okay, so even before you get your starter, they bring out the freshest looking lovely salad. And it's got olives. Gary doesn't like it, yeah.
Would you like my olives?
Yes,
darling?
please. I'll have your olives. He doesn't like olives, and I love them. So we've got that. Oh, God, I don't want that one. It's been on the table. Oh, mind you, it's clean, though, because just literally put that lovely clean tablecloth out. So I'll have that, thanks. Life is looking up. So we've got, like, rice with, we think it's ribs, don't we?
Yes, it says ribs on the menu.
And this is just our starter. We've just already cleared the bread basket and asked for a more mazpan, which is more bread. Okay. So here's our second course. I've got chicken and chips, actually, but obviously it's not chicken and chips, as it's in like a lovely creamy sauce. And Gary, we thought we ordered meatballs, but actually Gary's got some sort of like
Mushrooms and bacon.
Mushrooms and bacon, and he's quite happy with that. I said, do you want to say that you ordered meatballs? He's like, no, I'll accept this. This is lovely. So we're happy with this. I've got another glass of wine. So if the filming is a bit shaky, it's down to my 3 wine glasses. So, as if we haven't eaten enough, I've got like a chocolate dessert. I won't eat the cream because I don't really like cream. And Gary's got, what do you call it? It's like a flan, isn't it?
It's a creme brulee.
Oh, look at him. It's not a creme brulee. Baba, that is not a creme brulee, babe. Give over.
It's an upside down one. It's a brulee creme.
But he's going to have my cream, actually, in a minute. But I'm always giving you a bit of my cream, and babe. So our final little bit is a cup of coffee, and they give you a biscuit as well. The big reveal. €39 all in told, and it looks like I've had 4 glasses of wine. I didn't realise I'd had so many. I tell you what, Catral is a really, really lovely little town, isn't it, man?
It's beautiful, isn't it?
We were really surprised at sort of how much is going on in just sort of a small little place, and plenty of places to park up as well, so you could have a night there, tapas bars, nice inland vibe, really good, really recommend Catral. So, where are we off to next? That's the big question. Well, we're heading back to the UK for a little bit because we're on nanny and granddad duties. So, as you all know, if you've been watching our journeys, we've got a new grandson, baby Blake. Hello, darling. We're going to see you soon. Sorry about the nanny voice. I do that every time. Or kid, you don't know my real voice. Anyway, we're off to the UK very shortly, but we are going to go via France, and we're going to take you on our journey if you want to come. And then we're heading back to Spain. Why would we be heading back to Spain, you ask? Well, we've got some big news, haven't we?
We have.
We bought a house. And if you want to find out a little bit more about that, you better join us next week and we'll share it with you. Love keeping you all on tenterhooks. Love you guys. Thanks very much for watching. We'll see you next time. Take care. Ciao.